Join me and we will begin. Welcome, here we are. Welcome to the practice, and today we are working on core, really important in two ways. Maintain a strong core to keep the spine aligned, and stretch the core to keep from this rounding that happens without our even paying attention to it. So stretching the core is just as important. So that's what we're up to today. And we will be using our imagination as well, because we'll be using the weight of a ball that weighs nothing, like a big beach ball, or a heavy ball, like a bowling ball. And we will find how these work the core. So come on around, come on down, and we begin. Come on to the back, come home to the body, come home to the body, and we begin. So just get comfortable with your legs, your hips, your back, shoulders and arms, hands to rest, whatever's comfortable here as we come home to the body. So I love this idea of coming home to the body because you're the only one who knows what you feel, where you feel it, if there's any discomfort, tightness, tension, pain. We have to pay attention. We have to take care, and we are the only ones who know. So it's important to check in. To just check in with yourself, take a moment and remember, how did I feel when I first got up in the morning? Have I had any issues across this day? So we're checking in with the body, preparing today to work the core, to explore. So let's see what we're talking about here as we talk about this whole length of the core from the center of the breastbone to the pubic bone, rectus abdominis, power strength muscle. Here we're going to feel its work. Hands across the core. One low, one high. And so because we are really relaxed, nothing going on, core muscles relaxed, and we're just relaxing and feeling the softness under the hand. Lift the head, feel a little grip under the fingers, but even more, notice when you bring the head down how the core relaxes. Yes. Feel it contract as you lift the weight of the head, and as you bring it down, feel the core relax. So that's what we're talking about. Relaxing, contracting, and then we will also explore stretch. Come to rest here. Let's still feel another contract. Extend one leg. The core is still relaxed. Lift the heel. Feel the core grip. Bring the foot down. Feel it relax under the fingers. So it's taking work to lift the weight of the leg. Do it again. Lift the weight of the leg. Feel the core contract. Bring it down. Feel the core relax. Have a breath. Bring that foot back. We'll try something different on the other side. So bring the knee up a bit. Extend so the core is still relaxed. Notice as you slowly lower the leg how the core begins to engage. Managing the weight of the leg, the core is engaging as you bring the weight of the leg out into space. Bring it all the way out into space. Feel the core all contracted to hold the weight of the leg. Bring it back up, back up, back up. And once you get to a certain point where there's no more work, the core relaxes. Feel it. Try it again. Lower it slowly. Feel when the core begins to relax. When you feel the maximum work in the core, holding the weight of the leg, then bring it back up. And notice when the core relaxes and there's no more work. And bring the foot to rest and release the hands. So that was all about feeling contract. Now we'll feel stretch. We'll do our typical warm-up, gripping the fingers, arms overhead, core stretching, and bring it back down. Continue with a few. Up and over, feel core stretch, and bring it back. Feel core relax. We're moving into stretch core, relax core. Continue with you. Your own pace. Meanwhile, we're warming up neck, shoulders, and upper back. But we're paying attention today to how the core responds to this work. We're bringing in the stretch. We're bringing back to relax. One more time. Feel stretch. Pause. Feel it. See where you feel the stretch. And bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Take a breath. So that was working the core symmetrically. Let's explore what it would feel like to work one side. Stretch the core. Bring your arm overhead. Stay. Feel the stretch all down that side. Bring it back down. Feel it relax. Let's stretch the other side. Bring it up and over. Feel the core stretch. Stretch, stretch. And bring it back down to rest. Take a breath. So we've explored the contract and the stretch of the core. Now let's just warm up the low back, bringing up the knees, hugging up the knees. Apanasana, gentle hug of the knees. Circle the knees wide. This is for hip socket lubrication. Hip socket lubrication. Come back to center, hug up the knees, feel the whole low back stretch, bring the feet to rest, open the arms wide. Now we're going to feel the sides of the core called transverse abdominis. As we roll the knees to the side, we're feeling stretch across the transverse abdominis. On the top side, roll back, roll the other way, feel the stretch transverse abdominis, and back. Alternating sides, knees side to side, spinal twist, feeling stretch, transverse abdominis, each side. Come back to center. Take a breath. Let's hug up the knees once more and just relax the low back because we're going to once more explore the core. So hugging up the knees brings us back to neutral for the spine and feet to rest, arms alongside. So what we're going to do is notice the contraction of the core as we roll down from bridge. Arms alongside, feet hip width apart. Press up to bridge. Now, see what you feel in the core. It's soft. Now, I'm just going to leave my hands here so I can feel it. As I roll down, I feel contraction high. Moving to middle, I feel power contraction, middle to low. And I'm down and the whole core relaxes. Press up once more. Bring attention to the core as you roll down as slowly as you can, feeling the contraction high, high to middle, middle, and middle to low, contracting as you go. When you're down, take a breath. So we've pressed up and rolled down and feel the contraction moving down. Let's do the opposite. Let's come up slowly and feel contraction move from low to high. So the feet are hip width apart. We're going to lift the tailbone and press the waist. Feel low core contract. Lift the hips a bit. Feel the contract move up the line, up the line, up the line. Once you're up, feel what's going on with the core. And again, round your way down as slowly as you can. Rounding, rounding, rounding back to rest. There, have a breath. Pick up the knees. Relax, Apanasana. So that's the first part of our warm-up and our discovery of core. Next, we roll over on hands and knees. So come on over, hands and knees. Come to hands and knees. Chakravakasana, just leave the belly soft for now. As we introduce the movement, this is mostly about stretching the back. So the first few, just be very gentle and passive with it. And then we'll pause and contract the core, glide back, feel the stretch. On the return, lifting ribs, lifting chin, pull the belly in. This is contracting core, gliding back, feeling stretch. Lifting ribs, lifting chin, inhale back. One more. When you return, come to a rest. Feel the breath. Now we explore our angry cat, tucking chin, tucking tailbone, pressing ribs up, rounding whole spine. Come through to the core. Feel the contraction that's holding. Contraction is holding. Contraction in the front is revealing it. The stretch in the back. The angry cat, and release. Release, drop back. Now we're coming to stretch the core as we move into our modified up dog series. Stay for a moment here. Just enjoy the stretch. Then coming forward, drop hips, lift chest, stretching core. Pull the belly in, press back. This is all about the stretch. Drop the hips, lift the ribs, lift the chin, stretching core. Feel it. Pull the belly in, press back. We're really here to stretch the core. And I said it was just as important. Press back. A couple more on your own. Final breath. Okay, let's come and stand. Make your way to standing. We'll work with our warm-up series. That is the forward bend, the side stretch, and the chair. And so right now, we're not bringing any particular attention to core. I mean, you can notice what's going on as we work through our continuing warm-up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, down. On the inhale, come back up and check out the side stretch and return. And check out the side stretch and return. Sweep the arms behind, drop down. Utkatasana, come back up. And again, down, stretch, and return. Side, stretch, and return. Side, stretch, return. Hands sweep behind, drop down to chair, and come back up. Fold down, hang down. Just enjoy the stretch wherever you feel it. Final breath, come on up. Side stretch, stay, feel it. And return. Other side stretch, stay, feel it. Return. Sweep the arms behind, no stay. Come back up. Exhale down. Inhale, return. Side stretch. Return. Side stretch. Return. Utkatasana. Return. Exhale down. Inhale back. Side stretch. Transverse abdominal stretching. Side stretch. Transverse abdominal stretching. Drop down to chair. Come back up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Side. Return. Side. Return. Drop down. Return. And release. Come to mountain. Come to mountain. Take a breath. Checklist. Toes, knees, relaxed, unlocked. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension for crown, shoulders up, back, and down. Solid and steady. Strong and still. The mountain. Feel it. Feel the breath. Feel the bodies. Sensations, reactions. Aware of sensation. So now we're going to use that imaginary ball. So coming to Utkatasana chair. So we're going to pick up a giant beach ball and bring it overhead and drop down to the chair and stay. On the inhale up, release the ball. Take a breath. Bring that same ball behind, press your hands into it, drop down to Utkatasana chair and stay. Come back up, throw the ball away. Come back to mountain, feel the breath. Soft toes, soft knees, tailbone tuck for some. Extension crown, shoulders up, back down. Solid, steady, strong and still. Feel it. Final breath here. So let's bring one foot back and wide. Other foot forward. Find the alignment as the knee is bent. You can see the toes over the bent knee. So let's first feel stretch. So here's that giant beach ball again. Bring it overhead. Feel core stretch. And bring it down. Now it's a bowling ball. It's a bowling ball. We're going to bring it overhead. Feel the core engage as you bring the weight of the ball overhead. Bring the ball back down. Let it go. Have a breath. And so you can see, as you imagine a giant beach ball, it's all about stretch. A heavy bowling ball, it's all about contract. So let's do experiment with one more. Pick up that bowling ball, bring it overhead, hold it overhead. It's very heavy. It's so heavy you can hardly manage it. Feel the core engaged and working. Bring it back down, bring it back down, bring it back down, let it go. Take a breath. Change it out. Other side. Foot forward and wide. Foot back and wide. Alignment, looking for knee, ankle, toe, knee bent, toes visible. Let's return to the stretch. Pick up that giant beach ball and bring it overhead. It's all about core stretch. And bring it back down. And take a breath. Now the bowling ball. The bowling ball. Bend the knee, heavy ball. Bring it overhead. Feel core engage as you lift the heavy bowling ball overhead and stay. Bring it back down. Heavy, heavy ball. Bring it back down, back down, back down, and then you feel the work release. Take a breath. Let's return to the heavy ball. Bring it overhead. Bring it overhead. Bring it overhead. Now, let's change it out. Expand it to the giant beach ball with no weight. Feel stretch. And throw the ball away. And bring the legs back. Return to mountain. Checklist toes, knees, unlock, relax. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension crown. Shoulders up, back down. Feel the breath. Reacting to all of that work with the balls. Final breath. Let's explore our balance using the ball. So bring the ball behind. Stand on one foot. Lift the other. Pressing your hands into that giant beach ball. And let's release the ball. Change out the leg. Stand on the other foot. Now we're going to bring the ball overhead. Giant beach ball overhead. Balance challenge. Giant beach ball overhead. Okay, throw the ball away. Let it roll away. Come to the knees. Come on down. Knees on the ground. Chakravakasana. Easy, soft counter pose here. Just take it easy. Easy, soft Chakravakasana. Watching the body. Return from work to rest. Just take your time with it. Make it your own. Come to a rest. Check in with the core. Check in with the breath. Now we'll extend arm, extend opposite leg, lift the heel and stay. Engage in core. Ready to release the hand, release the knee, return to Chakravakasana. Then we'll check out the other side. We'll come to a rest. Other arm, opposite leg, lift and stay. On the release, hand, knee, return to Chakravakasana. So, there are lots of ways to work the core. High plank, low plank, and the up dog is the stretch to the core. So let's take a moment. Foot back, high plank, feeling contract to the core. Release it, drop the hips down, lift the ribs, stretch the core. Drop the knees, return to Chakravakasana. And then we'll be coming on to the belly. So take your time here. We want to let the breath settle. Okay, so now we're coming down onto the belly. Elbows forward, forehead resting. You know the drill here. We're resting. And I have to keep my chin out because of the microphone. Still, feel what's going on with the core. Relaxing, moving. So we're moving into our series, Bhujangasana, Ardha Salabhasana, and we'll be adding the giant beach ball. So let's release the arms, bring them alongside, turn the cheek to the side. Now we're going to pick up that giant beach ball and bring it in between the hands, point the nose down, and peel up, press the ball up, peel up, stretching core, and down. Down and take a breath. Once more, point the nose down. Press the ball up, peel the ribs up, and lift one leg. And down. Turn the cheek down and take a breath. Point the nose down. Press the ball up, peel the ribs up, lift the other leg. And down. Cheek to the other side. Take a breath. Point the nose down. Press the ball up, peel the ribs up, lift both feet. And down. Cheek to the side. Breath again. We begin the second series the same way. Point the nose down, peel up the ribs, and down. Point the nose down, peel up the ribs and one leg, and down. Point the nose down, peel up the ribs and the other leg, and down. Have a breath. Point the nose down, peel up the ribs and both feet, and down. Down, have breath. Press the ball up, peel the ribs up, and down. Have a breath. Point the nose down, press the ball, peel up the ribs and lift one leg, and down. Cheek to the side, have a breath. Press the ball up, peel the ribs up, lift the other leg, and down. Down and have a breath. Press the ball up, peel the ribs up, lift both feet, and down. Down now for breath. Take a couple extra breaths here because we're coming into the same movement but adding stay. We'll do the hardest one first. Point the nose down, press the ball up, peel the ribs up, lift both feet, and stay. On the exhale, down. Down, have a breath. Point the nose down, press the ball up, peel the ribs up, lift one leg, and stay. On the exhale, down, down, and have a breath. Point the nose down, press the ball up, peel the ribs up, lift the other leg, and stay. On the exhale, down, down, have a breath. Have another breath here. The last one, easiest one, press the ball up, peel the ribs up, and stay. And down. Down, you are done. Roll over onto the back. Come on to the back. Hug up the knees. Hug up those knees. And relax. Feel the breath reacting to all the work. Feel the core muscles relaxing. Let's circle a bit to massage the back. Circle the other way. Come to a rest. Okay, so the shins are parallel to the floor. We bring the beach ball overhead. Beach ball overhead. Roll it up to one side. Come back to the start. Roll it up to the other side. Come back to the start. Roll it up through the center. Back to the start. Bring the feet to rest. Take a breath. We begin again. Lift the shins. Roll up to one side and bring the ball back. Press it up to the other side. Bring the ball back. Press up to the center. Bring the ball back. Bring the feet down. Take a breath. Here's our final. Lift the shins. Roll up to one side. Press the ball. Stay. Bring the ball back. Roll up to the other side. Stay. On inhale, come back. Come through to the center. Stay. Bring the ball back. Bring the feet to rest. Release the arms. Relax. So once more, let's pick up the knees and circle the knees. Massaging the back for all the work. Circle both ways. Pause here. Okay, feet to rest. Let's roll the knees to the side. Turn the head away. See what stretches you're feeling across transverse and rectus abdominis. Just relax in this stretch, in this twist. Feel the breath. Come back with the head. Come back with the knees. Roll the knees the other way. See what you feel. Rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, head turns away. Come back to center. Release the arms. Have a breath or two. Because we're going to roll over and come to sit. Roll on over and come to sit. Sit on the blanket if you like. So this changes the angle of the hips a bit, makes it a little bit easier. So extend the legs. So we're working with the posture called Navasana, the boat, and we're going to be adding the beach ball. So let's lean back, bend the knees, bring the beach ball overhead, lean back, lift the legs. Extend one leg, bring it back. Extend the other leg, bring it back. Bring the feet down, roll the ball away, stretch out the legs, and relax. Paschimottanasana. We're watching the breath come back to rest because we're moving into our guided relaxation. Next up, so let's release from the forward bend. Bring out whatever support you want under the knees, under the head, under the feet, whatever works for you. So your only job here is to find out what feels comfortable. What feels comfortable as you settle down, preparing for relaxation. That is, we're wiggling and settling and adjusting hips, legs, feet, shoulders, back, arms, watching the breath. So we moved into a comfortable place for the body, preparing for our guided, deep move into Shavasana, our relaxation. We first attend to the whole body, and that's what we just did. Now we're refocusing, bringing attention to hips, legs. Squeeze and tighten hips and legs. Feel the power and the strength. Relax, let it go, hips and legs. Feel it relax. Shrug the shoulders to the ears, lift the head a bit. Feel all the work of staying up. Bring the head down gently. Still feel the work. Let it down. Let it down. Feel arms heavy. Come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release. Stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips. Wrinkle nose. Squint eyes. Squeeze. Feel it. Let it go. Let it relax. So now we'll have another look at the whole body and just see if it's completely relaxed. So we begin bringing attention to the toes, to the feet, to the arches, heels, and ankles. We become aware of calves, shins, knees relaxing. We bring our attention to upper legs, hips, belly relaxing. We bring our attention to the spine. Feel where the spine is resting on the ground, where it might lift away, different for each. We feel the weight of the shoulders, arms, hands heavy down. And we notice how the fingers have softened and relaxed. That's our whole purpose here is relaxing. We come to the throat and soften. Come to the lips, soften. Tongue floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks, we let the cheeks soften and relax. The eyes, behind the eyes, soften and relax. Brow and scalp soften, relax. We feel the whole body letting go. Whole body letting go. Body relaxing, feel the breath. What's the breath doing? The breath is relaxing. We look deeper, mind and thought. If sounds come, and they may, try to just stay. Thought. A thought can carry you away. Come back. Come back to the body. Come back to the body. Look deepest. Look deepest. There you find stillness, peace. Just stay and enjoy that peace. Come back to the breath. Come back to the breath. Begin to return to the body. Begin to stretch and move the body in any way that you like. Bringing attention to whatever you notice in the body, to the pace of the breath as we come to a close. And I hope you keep with you ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time, and I'll see you then.